to Oshkosh Today. Thanks again for joining us. And now we've traveled out to Menominee Park right here in Oshkosh to hear a little more about an event that everybody looks forward to every holiday season, the Oshkosh Celebration of Lights. And we are very lucky to be standing here with our very own Mr. Santa Claus. You made a special trip out here to tell us about this really special event here in Oshkosh.
Yes, it's very nice. It's a very nice event.
So when does it? Yes. And when does it open?
It opens Tuesday, November 25th.
Okay. What are the hours that people can come?
5 p.m. till 9 p.m.
Okay. And what's the costs for people to come out here and experience this?
Well, it's $8 a carload. Unless you bring a non-perishable food item, then it knocks it down to $7.
Okay, and obviously it takes place right here in Menominee Park.
Right.
Tell us a little bit more about the experience that people go through as they drive through the Celebration of Lights.
We have the beautiful lights all the way along the route, and then we do have Santa's Workshop, which is a highlight for the kids. We see over 5,000 kids in our workshop every year.
Oh my gosh.
And then we also have the Elves Hideout, which is activities for the children on Friday and Saturday night from 5:30 to 8. So those are some of the highlights, I think, of the thing. And of course, I have my reindeer with me. Oh. They're very close to my heart, and they're right there. And the kids get to look at those and talk to them. They can't feed them, but they can talk to them.
Give them a little hint of what they're looking for this Christmas to pass on to you.
That's right.
And so it is $8 per carload, $7 if you bring non-perishable food item. And the route is a little bit different this year. Can you explain that a little bit?
Yes, I came down here a couple weeks ago, and I see that they have switched the route, which is all right for me because I land in the same area anyway. My workshop and my reindeer are there, but they're coming in, I guess, off Merritt Street this year. Kind of flipped the route. So it'll be something different.
Yeah,
make
it a little more interesting, I guess.
We hope so.
Yeah, and you do get a discount if you bring in a non-perishable food item. There are also a few nights that you can actually get in for free.
Yes, they're called community nights.
Okay.
Right, and the first one is November 25th when we open. Then we have December 2nd, December 9th, and December 16th. And we have sponsors that have donated enough money to cover the attendance for everybody on that evening. So it's very nice.
Very nice.
Santa's here, and of course, he's free all the time, and you can take your own pictures.
Yes, that is a huge, positive aspect of it, to be able to take your own pictures, have it right there with you.
Most of the time, they use their cell phones now.
Oh, yes. Yeah. So during the Celebration of Lights, we've got this beautiful display back here behind us of the gingerbread man. What are some other things that we can see, made up out of lights here?
Well, you're going to see 8 computerized displays this year, plus a brand new one at the end of the route, right on off the Reach softball diamond. There's a brand new one on the concession stand that's just dedicated totally to a new display, which is very, very nice. It's the guy that did it has done a very good job.
And it's really interesting, you always try to add just a little something new every year to make it, keep people coming back and checking it out. And, one of my most important questions in all these interviews is, what if I'm hungry and I'm looking for something to eat? Is there any opportunities for that here? Yes,
there is. There's one opportunity right outside of Santa's Workshop, just like there was last year. There'll be a vendor there that will sell yummy food.
Excellent.
And it smells really good. I don't like to eat because of my girlish figure, but it's a very good place to eat and get hot chocolate.
Wonderful, especially if it's a little bit of a snowy, chilly night. Just kind of adds to the whole experience. And there are some special nights that you can tell us a little bit about. First of all, we talked about community nights, a night where people can come in and get here for free. But also Patriot Night. What's that? That's
where all veterans and their spouses get in free. It's on December 7th. It falls on Sunday, December 7th, which is a commemoration of Pearl Harbor. And so we like to honor our veterans, and so they get in free. And then a portion of the fees that we collect that night go to the honor flights.
Oh, okay.
We like to help the veterans go to Washington, D.C. if we can.
Oh, very special. So that's definitely a night you don't want to miss if you're a veteran, or if you're not a veteran, come out and thank your veterans. Also, Night of the Torches, what is that one?
Well, that's where we put thousands of torches along the whole route. It starts at 7 o'clock on December 27th. And you can come through and look at the beautiful torches. It really makes it look nice.
Wonderful. Well, that sounds like it would just be a magical night, really.
It is.
And then, of course, we have the Race for the Light, which we will be talking about later on in the show today.
Okay.
And then the Oshkosh Area Humane Society night. A night just honoring and supporting them.
And you want to bring, instead of a perishable product for humans, you want to bring something for the animals in your life, and you can check out on the website the suggested things that they'd like to have you bring.
Wonderful. And so supporting the animals, and then another night supporting the senior citizens. What's that one for?
Well, it gives a chance for senior citizens to come through in buses from the different homes around and get to see the lights. And many times they stop and visit us in the workshop. You know, they're still little kids at heart.
Oh yes, and you got to go see Santa.
Yes.
It's really important.
Yeah. Well, some people say this is the first time I've sat on Santa in my life, and I'm 78 years old.
Aw. Well, better late than never, right?
Right, it's a fun experience.
So it's great that you have all these nights that are, for each, something for everyone. And really, one of the most important parts is the kids. So you told us there's Santa's Workshop, the Elves Hideout. Maybe you can describe a little bit more what they've got going on over there.
Elves Hideout has every Friday they have the Oshkosh Public Library reading stories. On Saturdays, there's 2 Saturdays when Lowe's is coming in. They'll be building birdhouses, and the other 2 Saturdays, Signs and Designs is going to come in and do a project, and the girls from Signs and Designs are going to dress up like elves. It'll be kind of a light atmosphere and a lot of fun, I think.
Really? So
Yeah.
I mean, I know children, it's a huge part of their memories of Christmas coming to the celebration of lights, and it's really special, everything that, they do here to make that special for them. And Santa, you got to tell us, what's your favorite highlight about being here at Celebration of Lights every year?
It's just being with the children. It's really with the children and seeing the beams on their faces when they're talking to us, and it's really a nice feeling inside. It makes you feel good
Yeah.
that you're helping.
Yes, and I know you're telling us you're running low on coal this year, so hopefully there's a lot of nice kids coming in.
Oh, I hope so. It's been cold at the North Pole. We've used a lot more coal than usual, so.
And last question, who makes this whole event happen? I know it's largely volunteer based.
Yes, we have many different groups of volunteers, and we have our core committee of people that set up and take down and the planning sessions, and also the Parks Department and Mike Marks and Jerry Sitter and Chad Dahlman. They're very cooperative and they help us out a lot. So it's a conglomeration of, let's say, thousands of people that make this happen.
And I mean, it's early November right now, and we're setting up already. It's a big production here in Oshkosh.
It takes 5 weeks to set it up.
Yes. And also, if we're looking for all those dates that we just talked about and more information about the Celebration of Lights, where can we go?
To our website, which is www.oshkoshcelebrationoflights.org.
Excellent. Well,
It's an
Santa,
awesome webpage too.
yes.
We really enjoy it.
And you did just update it, so it's everything is completely up to date. You can find all the dates and times and everything on there, so very
Correct.
useful.
Yes.
As well as Facebook. I think a lot of people are posting pictures on Facebook from their experiences, so you can definitely see that on there too.
That's good.
Yes. So Santa Claus, thank you so much for having us out
You're
here
welcome.
today.
Thanks for coming down to visit.
Thank you. We'll see
Appreciate
you.
it.
We'll see you at the Celebration of Lights.
Absolutely. Hope to see you
I'll
there.
bring my Christmas list.
All right, good.
And as you're traveling through the Celebration of Lights this year, make sure you tune your car radio to 101.9 WOCT for a complete holiday mix to really complement the experience here at Celebration of Lights.